Hello, this is the PowerPoint for New Partner Orientation. My name is Sarah Mays, and I'm a college and the high school program coordinator. This recording only takes about 7 or 8 minutes. Then when we're all together for the actual orientation, we will go over things in more detail. Just a quick heads up, when you log in at 8:45, please have your meeting confirmation email handy just in case you have technical difficulties. We consider all of our teachers, schools, and districts as partners. We are here to support you in all parts of the program. CWU High School Partnerships is comprised of the Running Start program and the College and the High School program. Here's the contact information for our high school partnerships team. Zane and I share the privilege of being the primary point of contact for schools all across Washington State. The trend is that registrations and students have increased over 4 years, except for this last year due to COVID. Even with COVID-19 throwing schools across the state into new and uncomfortable territory, our registrations stayed strong and significant. Central Washington University College and the High School offers a broad spectrum of subjects which can be taught in the high schools. We are going to look into what else is involved besides the classroom teaching aspects, which will help you understand and convey information about the college and the high school program and processes to your students and their families. One of the main tasks beyond teaching is that you are the information conduit between CWU and your students. Many schools have a counselor or an administrator who serves as a central command, and your information will flow to them and then to us. This is especially helpful if there are grant funds for supporting certain students. We really need to stay in contact with you and be sure you know that you can ask any questions and make sure everyone's on the same page. There's a lot of moving parts, and we really appreciate everyone's diligence and sharp eyes on the details. You're nearly ready to teach for CWU. Once we have received your personal biodata form, you will be assigned a Faculty MyCWU account, but it won't be activated until after your first class is enrolled. Some of you are in the final stages of getting a faculty account. Once you are fully on board and have a class enrolled, you'll receive a message to please check your roster in MyCWU. And please confirm that it's accurate. Your MyCWU account is also the gateway to other services and information offered by Central. As a college and high school teacher, you have additional benefits that you can access. As you may imagine, everything we do is governed by Central Washington University policy. The main thing to be aware of is that your students must be treated like any other Central student on campus. Your liaison is your academic connection to CWU. They can help you with any classroom, textbook, or instruction question, and they will observe you this upcoming year. CWU supports instructor academic freedom. This allows you to deliver the course material using whatever methods and materials you favor. Having a syllabus for your class which is aligned with CWU is critically important. Your liaison needs to approve it. Give our syllabus template a try. Make sure you check all the boxes. You will spend some time with your liaison later at your session in Summer Institute. Bring a draft syllabus if you can. Issuing grades can cause a bit of anxiety in a new teacher, especially the first time. and we'll go into this a bit more during your regular orientation session. We'll also give you the scoop about the withdrawal policy. Our department incorporates policy from a varied list of agencies and organizations to bring you college in the high school program, which runs in accordance with standardized rules and regulations. Many of the Washington state codes are derived from or reflect the accreditation standards set by NACEP. We meet all the state standards and are approved to offer college in the high school. Where OSPI and the WACs intersect is the tricky, potentially confusing territory of high school transcripts and graduation requirements, and grant funding and state fiscal policy. Generally, instructors aren't all that involved with this aspect of the program, but grant-funded students do have additional details that we need to pay attention to. OSPI has several ways to reduce the cost to students and provide financial support to schools and districts. FERPA for high school students protects parent access to student records. But when your students become college students, they gain control over their records and have additional privacy protections at Central. We are on the accreditation path. We already adhere to all the requirements set forth by the state of Washington. Accreditation by NACEP ensures students, teachers, and schools that the CWU program meets high national standards. So far, we've provided you with information that will give you some context about the CWU College and the High School program and your place in it as a partner. This is the end of part 1. Please take a minute to jot down your questions. We'll have time during the new partner training that you have registered for questions and answered. Thank you for your time. At your convenience, please watch part 2.